Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. Will kick it away and start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Florida Gators offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Makes the toss and heads left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
That completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Finds room at the 30. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Florida State Seminoles offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And, of course, in this game, Kirk, the spotlight shining on these wide receivers. Each team has a really dynamic playmaker out there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. These two wide receivers are the kind of players that if you can get the ball into their hands, great things will happen. Who has the better day today will be the team that wins this football game.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he threw it. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Seminoles are in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Illegal block. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Here we go on 4th down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at point.
And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And return man decides to signal fair catch. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking right, this one caught. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage. Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield in the 48.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, you start to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Trying to extend the play. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, getting him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a sophomore making an impact play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Crucial third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains. Stop that incompletion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers...
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So now on comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching watching this guy in pregame, he's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Crosses the 45. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage. The drive keeps going.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they called specifically for these situations.
Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is in.
Chris, Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Coming up, second down and goal. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Touchdown, Florida State. That puts them on top in the second half. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
19, Florida, 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. A handoff from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in to wear that defense down psychologically.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll throw it now. Finds an open target on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Gators will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the back now goes in motion. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and short. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Noles will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Tailback with another carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Right down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Cole. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He makes the grab. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Seminoles are going to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Knowles. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. Florida State 26.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. 1st down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And the Knowles come to the line with 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point was up and good.
Florida 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Gators will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Here's a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. An important third down attempt for this offense. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Seminoles will get the first crack on offense today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result was a tackle for a loss for the backer.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Noles have 1st and 10 here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
With sloppy conditions with this rain, a lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Encroachment. Defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got a first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that previous play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, fighting the line out. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Makes a quick grab.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening them. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Illinois has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Seminoles churn out another 1st down. Solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the Knowles will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll give it to the back. It's into space at the 50. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, they go right back to him. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Catch made, a lot of space now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Illegal block.
And the miscue costing the offense a big play there. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it. Open.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Knowles will try to keep this drive moving.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this 3rd and short, and see what you can do from here.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or fake? Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Punting team on the field. Defense stalls the drive with that sack. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And they'll give it to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space at the 10. That's a big hit at the end, but on a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Complete to the running back on his 4th down play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The punt team making their way on the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And tackled there by the defense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Back in motion now. Hits the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And they get him down after the completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. A quick juke. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Send the back in motion. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Jukes to get free. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab, juked one tackler, and picks up first down yardage. New set of downs after that completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up the...
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Neutral zone infraction moves the ball up 5 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Knowles will line up on 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Knowles. They jump in front here in the fourth. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Illinois lining up quickly here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now. Incompletion makes it second down. It's a run to the left. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Illinois landing up quickly here.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it for a big gain. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Did he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Breaks loose at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.